Hello and welcome to my Let's Play Skyrim. This is, I believe, episode 7. And last time we left off, we were on our way to fight a dragon. So let's go do that. Oh, before we get started, there's a little bit of mod talk. I've installed the Valdesil's sorting mod. As you can see, it sorts things into categories. Here, let me just go to the all page and show you easier. See? Nice and sorted. I've also installed better message box controls and better dialogue controls. Those you probably won't notice as I'm playing, but I think they're pretty much essential. They help to avoid accidentally clicking on the wrong item and things like that. So, is there anything else? Oh, I installed a mod that allows me to craft I can craft it or I can get it from the quest, but there's a heavy armor set for the Dark Brotherhood. I think it's under Ebony. Trying to create anything. I'm trying to switch. Okay, I'll do it that way. Yeah, heavy dark Brotherhood armor. Because I decided I do want to do the Dark Brotherhood quest line, but I don't want to wear the light armor for it. So we'll stick with the heavy armor and do the quest like that. Let's see. I also installed a kill move mod called Violence. I think it adds some kill moves that were cut from the game. And lets you modify the percentage chance of a kill move going off. I think by default it's set to 100%, so every time I kill the last enemy in a combat, it'll go off. So there's that. But let's get moving. You may have noticed in my last episode that I uploaded, I did a little bit more editing than I usually do. I tried cutting out parts where I was just essentially walking down the road and nothing interesting happened. So I may continue to do that. It does take a little bit more time, and time is a luxury. But if I have time, I will continue to do so. Like this. I may cut out the time between here and getting to the watchtower, for example. What do we have here? Oh, a bandit.
You think you stand a chance? Oh.
I would have liked to use my shockwave on her, but there was a friendly nearby, and I don't feel like dealing with friendly fire. Alright. There. Hi! You might notice that this is slightly different than where I was just a few seconds ago. Well, I fought the dragon. I died. I decided not to leave the combat in. Not because, I'm embarrassed of how crappy I did in that combat, which, don't get me wrong, I sucked. Freely admitting it. But mostly because of the time that it took to go through all that. So I'm just going to edit all of that out. And I restarted over by Whiterun and made the run back over here. So, yeah, that's why we're staring at this screen instead of doing whatever I was doing where I stopped the video. So, I was just saying this as a full disclaimer and whatnot. so let's see. I don't know if I cut out the part where I mentioned that I switched to the greatsword, and we're going to stick with the greatsword, so any future perks I get will go into the greatsword perk. I equipped the bandolier that I forgot to equip last time. Let's see. Yeah, all of that. And now let's get on with the actual fighting of the dragon. I may have cut out the part of the last video where I said I was going to try and use melee on the dragon rather than my usual tactic of standing back and plinking at it with bows. I'm going to do the bow route this time. Not because I can't melee it, but because last time he spent a lot of time in the air, and I would rather not deal with that again. So. Really? If you're gonna land, stay down. I may switch to melee when he gets closer to being dead. Oops, wrong button. Next time he lands, I'm gonna go ahead and try and run in and melee him.
I have forgotten what fine sport you mortals can provide.
Oops. Damn fumble fingers today.
No!
Dovahkiin, yes. Ooh. That's worth a pretty penny. Let's go get the conversation over with.
He summons the Thuum.
It's Thuum, not Thuum. Sheesh, some people. Oh, I'm already at full health. Back to this.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I can't believe it. You have a weird mustache for a Nord. You don't look like a Nord. You
In the
look
very oldest tales,
an
back from when there were still dragons.
a Hollywood
in Skyrim,
actor from like
the
the
Dragonborn
40s.
slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. Well, you can shout now. You couldn't before.
Oh, shit!
Watch it. That can only mean one thing. My grandfather used to tell stories about it.
Sorry. Sorry. I really didn't mean to do that to you.
Like
I was
old
just trying to skip
prophets
through
said.
dialogue.
I've never heard of
Maybe I
them
should not do that.
killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now
Alright.
for the first time in
Shouldn't there be a
forever.
dead guard around here? I thought I saw him kill one near here.
Dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What are you saying, Left? You're being awfully quiet. Come on here, Left. Tell us. Do you believe in this
There's
dragon?
some blood over here. Maybe that means it was around here. Blood? No? How about over here? I think I already got the one that was right here, right? No, actually I didn't. Value to weight's pretty good. There's usually a couple of dead guard corpses. Learn to talk, Joel. Apparently not this time. But that's okay. Alrighty. I'm going to fast travel back to Whiterun. Since it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over here, it's not going to be a interesting walk, so I'll fast travel there. We'll hear the Greybeards shouting from High Hrothgar down to here. Really good voices on those guys. I forget what level the vampires start attacking. Or have they already attacked in this playthrough? My memory is horrible. I don't think I've had to fight any vampires yet.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
You're talking to thin air.
We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. Pay good money for information.
A woman. She's like... We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead.
You have news of
Learn
our
it.
quarry.
She cannot hide from us
Anyway.
forever.
Let's head on up to Dragon's Reach.
You killed the dragon.
For a second there, I thought her stall had respawned. I was gonna reloot all those tomatoes and stuff.
Might suit you.
Alright.
There's been talk amongst the gods.
I don't remember if I've mentioned it yet or not, but I plan on doing the main quest up until I get to High Hrothgar and talk to the Greybeards. But after that, I'm going to take a break and do some other stuff. Maybe...
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
That's nice. You looked like you were waiting for me. That just kind of what threw me off there. But after I talk to the Greybeards, I'll probably go and do the initial Dark Brotherhood quest to join the Dark Brotherhood, so I can get my heavy Dark Brotherhood armor. I don't know how good that's going to stack up against some of the armors in the immersive armor set, but it'll be something anyway.
Come to Dragon's Reach to
Good.
discuss
You're-
the ongoing...
I serve Jarl Balgraf as steward.
That's nice.
From
Here's a
Adrian?
sword.
Ah, this must... Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services.
Very
rendered.
few coins.
Enjoy your
Good
visit to
lord.
Dragon's Reach.
You're a cheapskate.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Before I answer that question, please, if anybody is watching this and is annoyed at how I skip through dialogue, please mention it in the comments. I do it because it's just the way I usually play. But if it's annoying you, by all means, say something and I'll try not to do it. I won't promise that I'll never do it, but I'll try. Anyway, now I'll answer this man's question.
Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn?
I found a book in the Helgen Keep. Oh wait, no, that was a previous life. Sorry, I didn't find that
It's
book.
true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Void. The dragon, if you really... The Greybeards.
Ooh, put that away.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the
No,
Greybeards
I didn't hear that.
summoning you to High Rothgar.
This man thinks I'm deaf.
Centuries, at least.
You've done a great. By my right as Jarl, I name you
Sweet.
Thane of. I'll also notify my. We are honored to
Shut
have
up.
you as Thane of our
What does any of this
city's
Lord
Dragonborn.
Let me
nonsense
walk over
have to do
here.
with our friend?
Let's check out the axe. If it's a good axe, I may. I was gonna say if it's a good axe, I may go back to using axes for a while, but no, not for that. That was a one-hander axe. Hey, Lydia.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your... The Jarl has... The title of Thane is an honor.
That's
A
nice.
gift for your service. Guards with me. Long life to you, Thane.
Thanks. I've mentioned before, but I don't like playing with companions.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Just so you know, after I join the Dark Brotherhood,
There's a fair bit of
I'm gonna
strength
come
to
back
carry a
one
big
day and
sword
kill
like
you.
that. But can you use it?
Because I'm sure somebody has a contract out on you.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice
Let's see.
Bronya, do you
I've got some stuff to sell, so let's go to Bellathor's.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me... Everything's... Take a look.
Let's see. I'm gonna keep the axe just in case I change my mind later. It's been known to happen. Let's see. I don't need the hunting bow. Smelting the daggers down. I don't need this, but it's hard to sell unique quest items like this. So that's all the weapons I got. You know what, I'm gonna stop picking these up because they're just not worth it. Literally, they're worth 0. Probably can break that down into steel. Okay, potions. Don't need that, or that. Keep the paralysis ones, because they're useful. Don't need that, or that. Okay. Food. Selling the beer. Sell the carrots. Sell the salt. Won't be able to sell all of these. Yeah, I'll lose the 1 gold.
Do come back.
Alright. Really wish I could steal your stuff over here, dude. Alrighty then. What's my carrying weight at? Ooh, that's not good. I'm going to fast travel back to my cabin. Now, for this playthrough, I am going to be trying to minimize fast traveling. In most cases, I will just go ahead and travel to where I'm going. But we've traveled this road in particular a couple of times now, so I'm reasonably sure that it's clear. I'm not going to bother, running down there just because I'm going to end up editing out the journey anyway. So we'll just fast travel to the cabin. dump a lot of stuff in the storage here, and then we'll pick it up in the next episode, where I will begin my lengthy journey to Iverstead. There are a couple of little bandit outposts along the way that I intend to clear out. If I remember and happen to pass close enough to it, I may even run in and grab the Bound Bow spellbook from Fort Amal, I think it is. Again, I'm not going to be a spellcaster in this playthrough, but that's a nice bow. I don't have anywhere near the mana to cast it, but it's still a nice bow. Alright, let's drop some stuff off. Dropping off the axe. I'll drop off the woodcutter's axe. These are back to weighing 10 for some reason. I think one of the mods I installed may have overwritten my mod that reduces the weight of pickaxes and such. So I'll have to re-add that. Let's see. That in there. Keeping the pickaxe. Oh, I forgot to smelt that stuff down. Oh well. Actually, you know what? I'll smelt it after High Hrothgar. Same with that. Keeping all that. I'll make some food before we leave. In fact, I'm going to dump 30 of those. Oops, I didn't mean to eat that. Dump 40 of those. And 2 of those. There. Because I've got just enough ingredients to make 8 sets. So. I don't think I can store that. It may just re-add another one and I'll end up with multiple copies. So. Not going to do that. Alright. Out of curiosity, did I have any ingredients in here? No, I didn't. I was gonna see if something was overriding the weight changes on that, because I did have a mod reducing the weight to 0 on those. Alright, let's make that vegetable soup and we will be on our way. Alright. I will end the episode here and see you in the next one. Thank you for joining me and have fun.